Hello everyone, welcome back to SAYAM DRAWS. So glad you could join me today. As always, we'll be drawing together, so if you brought a sketchbook or a tablet with you, feel free to draw along. Otherwise, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. We've got some music coming our way, so please look forward to that. And let's get straight into it today. So, yesterday we created our palette. We've got all our tones ready right here, and we were just testing it out with this quick little gradation set here. And actually I just went through it with some blenders, just trying to experiment a bit and just seeing what kind of effect they have. But for now let's just get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. Now this is going to be our canvas. We're going to make a new layer, and this is where our circle's going to be. So let's go to our brush, and what we're going to do is we're going to try to get it very small. I'm not sure why it's not working. Normally these keys did do that, but today they don't want to listen, so we're just gonna grab it ourselves, and we're gonna go to a bit of a light color there. We're gonna create our circle. So this circle is a bit different from the ones that we've done before. The ones we've done before used to be on the side, just sitting like in the corner of the room, like so. Let me just sort of demonstrate, like sitting. I'm not quite sure why the color's not coming out. Oh, I'm on eraser. Yeah, so we've usually had it sitting somewhere in a room, just like so, right, like that. But today, it's a bit different. It's actually just smack dab right in the middle, like so. And it's not going to make for a very interesting composition, but I think it's going to become a great practice, right? So let's again just bring it down, smaller size, and we're going to set the dimensions of our circle. So we're going to set up our line there, a line here, up on the top, just one line there, and one on the bottom, like so. And I'm going to put my pen to the screen, and I'm just going to measure, making sure that they are equidistant, and the vertical axis needs to be adjusted a little bit. So let's just grab our eraser there. We're going to increase the size real quick, and we're going to erase like so. There we go. Once again, I'm going to check. I'm going to put my pen to the screen, check the horizontal distance as well as the vertical distance, and it seems we just need to make a bit more, just a tiny bit more, like so. Let's grab our eraser, and we're just going to get rid of that right there. Okay. So that's it. That's going to be our dimensions of the circle. So why don't we go ahead, we're going to put the middle right there somehow. We're going to just gently, lightly draw in a circle, very carefully. Don't need to be too careful, but we're just going to go around, making sure we hit each of our corners. Like so. Almost like a pencil drawing, I suppose. Although I am using a paintbrush, albeit a very thin one. One thing that I do find a bit lacking in a drawing stream like this, when it's done digitally, is that I cannot make the brush sounds, the physical brush sounds that you would normally hear when a painter is working. And to me, that's just one of the best parts of having to watch these sorts of streams, right? It's a bit of a shame, but it's alright. It's not a big deal. Okay, great. So there it is. Our circle. And we're just going to draw our shadow line very quickly. It's around here. Just comes down like so. Just wraps around the circle a bit like that. Sorry, I just had a bit of I felt a sneeze coming on. Didn't come out, but it was definitely on its way. And we're going to draw our shadow right here. Just gonna stick out just a little bit, just peeking out, right? Just a little bit, not too much, Just a bit of a shy shadow. Doesn't want to show itself very well. Just wants to be left alone. There we go. And there's our shadow. Okay, great. Let's erase some of these guidelines that we have set up. And now we are going to start filling in the shadow side of the painting. So let's grab about, no, it has to be thicker than that, maybe about a 30. I think that's pretty good. Let's grab that and we're just gonna shade in our shadow edge here. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're going to very gently go across this line. This is just kind of indicating that, you know, this shadow line is not a hard line, it's actually a very gradual diminishment, right? Like so. Excuse me. And we're going to fill in this shadow area right here with our paintbrush, just gently going through it, right? Making sure to fill in all the area. Right? Doesn't need to be perfect. We're not aiming for perfection here. All we're doing is coloring it in. And it might seem a bit basic, might seem a bit elementary, you know. That's the kind of stuff we used to do back in middle school or even kindergarten. You know, just filling in the lines. But that's the way you begin. You begin with the basics. You begin with the elementary stuff. That's how everyone begins. Alright, so there we go. Just gently filling all that in. Just giving some life to this blank canvas. While I'm working on this part, let's listen to a song, and this song is called Dang Dang by SAYAM.
하루 종일 Like 땡땡이 너만 내 강아지 우린 이미 서로를 원하지 하루 종일 맞추고 우리 둘만의 비밀 만들죠 난 멍청이 너밖에 모르지 I'm vibing for you 3, 6, 5, and 7 They say never let you go 너가 좋아하는지만 매일 골라 한다고 나는 절대 그런 거 못해 매매 앞만 보고 달릴게 넌 매우 진지한데 아주 웃지 말라고 언제나 on my side You make me sunny side up We gonna be better 우리 이대로 지금 이대로 No more makeup 뭐든지 말해 뭐든 해볼게 준비 끝났어 I can show you the world Like 땡땡이 너만 내 강아지 우린 이미 서로를 원하지 하루 종일 눈 맞추고 우리 둘만의 비밀 만들죠 난 멍청이 너밖에 모르지 I'm vibing for you Like 땡땡이 너만 내 강아지 우린 이미 서로를 원하지 Like 땡땡이 너만 내 강아지
That was Dang Dang by Seolwon, and if you like that song, I'll leave the link to the description down below. So now we're here working on the shadow, the connected shadow to the sphere, and yeah, we're just going through it, we're just filling in this blank space here. It's very dark, this shadow, so we're just really making sure to fill it all in with this dark black paint. Just gonna make sure to be very gentle, very gentle. I think one of the things that I've learned while painting, I've never done painting before, so this is a very good learning process, and one of the things I learned is that you gotta take it slow. I think I was taking it a bit too fast. I was kind of just, because it's digital too, I think with digital, you don't have to worry much about consequences, right? Because you can easily erase, you can easily replace any materials, right? It's not even any material, it's literally just ones and zeros, right? So I was taking things a bit too quickly, rushing it, and I think that just created just less than satisfactory results, right? And so just kind of learned to take it slow, take it gently. Every brush stroke counts. That's the thing, every brush stroke counts. It's got to be done with love, every single one of them. And when you're taking it slow, you have time to observe and notice any mistakes and just go through them and fix them. So going slow is good, and it's my personal opinion that everyone has their own pace by which to work. Everyone has their own pace in which they are most efficient, and you need to find your own pace. You need to learn what it is. Once you find it, you'll be able to do a lot more and a lot better than before, right? There we go. So there's our core shadow. Now we can get started on the sphere itself. Or actually, let's work on the background just a little bit. So what we've got in the background is we've got a very, very bright background. And so it starts, the line for it is about here. And it's very bright. This whole picture is just very bright in itself. There we go. So we're going to take some of that white. We're just going to slowly work the background. Right, and as you can see, there's a lot of space we got to cover. And I'm using a tiny little brush. That's okay. Every brush stroke counts. Every brush stroke adds or takes away from the overall painting. And you want to really just show a lot of love to each brush stroke. That's what we're going to do here. We're going to go slow and we're going to show love to each and every one of them. We're going to let them know that they're all important. We're going to let them know that if they were left out, we wouldn't want this painting at all if they were not there. There we go. That's coming out quite nicely, I feel. And this is kind of easy because the background is actually very simple. It's a very, very solid tone. There's no gradation in it. In the previous paintings we've done, the backgrounds always had a bit of gradation, bit of darkness to light, just slightly, very slightly. But this one, it's actually not a photo reference. It's more of a, I guess a 3D render, but a very good one. And it's why I chose it, because the gradation just works so nicely in this picture. So that's why I chose it. And it's actually going to help me do the background much easier, much more simpler. There we go. Just going all the way around. Now, while I'm working on this, let's listen to another song. This song is called Aspirations by Joseph Colors.
Let's do it one more time. All my failures on display like a gallery, and my friends all doing better than me, so it seems. Tell myself one day you'll find that energy. Then I'm back on my addictions, swimming deep in dopamine. What a terrible place to be. And not here, nor there, find me in the in-between. What a terrible place to be. not here, no there, always stuck in agony. Making up new excuses every day, going back on all those promises that I made. Paralyzed, paranoid, I'm so afraid. Stay silent while the time goes by and fades away. What a terrible place to be. And not here, no there, find me in the in-between. What a terrible place to be. And not here, no there, always stuck in agony. I watch and trends just pass by. I'm standing frozen and I don't know why. I swear I've got here 100 times. I pack my bags and I won't look back. What am I so afraid of anyway?
That one was Aspirations by Joseph Colors. If you enjoyed it, I'll leave the link in the description below. Now we're working on the darker part of the background, and we're just going to do a little bit of it actually, because today I still want to actually get started on the gradation in the sphere. That's the most fun part. That's the part I enjoy the most, to be honest, and so I can't really wait to get to it, and I'm going to try to just get right into it. So let's take a look at our shadow here. I'm just sort of comparing how it actually looks, and I think what we want to do actually is we want to take a bit of this color right here, and we actually want to mix it with a bit of lighter color. We want it to be a bit lighter. Like so. And so let's just fill that in here. And it's not really showing. Let's actually grab that. Yeah, so make it a bit lighter. Be something like that. There we go. That's a much lighter tone. That's more of the tone that we're looking for here. So just gonna put that in. Gently, right? We're going to be very gentle. We're not going to be aggressive with the paint. We're not going to rush it. The paint has nowhere to be. The paint just wants to get onto the paper, but it doesn't want to just get onto the paper and just sit there, you know. It wants to take its time. It wants to take its time, and it wants to enjoy. It wants to enjoy the process of moving on to the paper, moving on to life, basically. Moving on from a dormant state into one of activity and of purpose. Wants to enjoy that process, right? Because once it's on the paper, it's there. It's not going anywhere. It's stuck there. But it's the whole process of it that's going to enjoy. There we go. I think that's a bit better. That's more of the kind of quality we're looking for here. Now we're going to erase these guys first of all. Get rid of them. Now we're going to try to find a color that's going to gradually blend over to the lighter part, right? So just sort of squinting down, and it's definitely some shade like this. I think that's actually going to work nicely, so let's just sort of start filling him in. And we're actually just going to do a little bit right there. Just put a little bit of him right there. What we're going to do is we're going to try to blend these two together. Like so. And by the looks of it, we do get a pretty nice blend there. Maybe we should move in a little bit closer. Okay, I think what I want is a bit lighter tone than that. Right, there we go. And yes, I think that's more of the tone I'm looking for here. I think we have to try again. I'm not getting a very good blend here, I feel. And that's actually the exact same tone. I think we lost our tone. Let's grab it again. Okay, well, it's a bit tricky, and we're gonna try to figure out how to do this, right? But that's all the time I have for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me on Sam Draws. I hope to see you guys again soon, and until then, I hope you have a great day, or a good night, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.